Donald Trump, if he was born in other countries. I hate this. Venezuela, Russia, Dmitry Trumpov, Donald Trumpur, India, Donald Trumpez, Mexico, Donald Trombini, Italia, Dominique Trump, France, Donald Trump, Germany, Donglai Ditolan, China. Welcome back to If You Laugh, You're Conservative. Chinese streamer lost 140,000 followers after her AI face filter came off while live streaming. You know what's sad? She's not unattractive. It's just such a jarring transition from this little tiny China doll face to that. I have a confession to make. I've been using an AI filter this entire time. I'm going to turn it off in 3, 2, 1. My mental focus after having kids.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I haven't, look, I have trouble even mentioning, even saying to myself, my own head, the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. I mean, it's just not, I haven't observed anything in terms of, there's not things I don't do now that I did before, whether it's physical or mental.
Hello, Resistance. This one's pretty sad. This is a bunch of theater students paying tribute to Renee Good. And what they're doing is they're using their bodies to make the car that she was using to observe life after dropping off her kids. And then the ISIS came out and was going to try to murder her. They wanted to. And she's just, no, let me go back. And boom, boom, boom. And they executed her right there in broad daylight. And then she flew up to heaven.
So corny, man.
To be with Jesus Christ, the brown Jesus.
They forgot to accelerate the car forward towards the ICE officer and have her lesbian lover yell, "Drive, baby, drive." I also like on this Honda Pilot, the Honda logo would be right on this person's butt crack.
People are flipping around, and then
oh no, there's
here
more.
Comes Alex Pretty.
Oh
and
no,
he's saving the woman from the Nazis. And this is exactly how it went down. They were fighting around. They did a little twirl like West Side Story. And then he's like, "Oh, I don't want to dance with you." But he goes, "You're going to dance with us." And boom, they shot him. Boom, 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 boom.
You know, when you don't go to a trade school or have a job that actually contributes to society, you have to use your interpretive lesbian dance degree somehow.
And he's dead on the ground. And they're like figure skaters saying, "See what we did? We just destroyed democracy." But then the people of Minnesota all got together like the Munchkins and did a little happy dance to show America that Minnesota's not racist. The Nazis are the racist ones, and we're going to stop them with love and joy. And then they come back from heaven, I guess. And they're looking at each other and they're like, "Hey, you want to go get some Pizza Hut?" And they're like, "Okay, we'll go get some Pizza
Hut." Oh, he's taking down the little Tabasco bottle there.
Was it hot? Then where are you drinking your water?
A little bit spicy.
Was it hot? You wanted to drink it all.
Spicy. I know this can kill me.
Tabasco, you wanted it.
Teacher goes viral for telling students they're going to be suspended if they don't get back to class instead of protesting.
We'll go back to class and we're good. If you stay out here, we will get your names. You will be suspended. Okay? That is your option at this point. Because you are operating outside the bounds of what was granted. That event was canceled. You left school without permission. Your rights do not supersede the school. So if you understand that, that is your option. If you wish to return, Dr. Damiani will let you in that door over there. If not, I will be getting your names. You will be suspended, okay? Those are your options.
What are we doing?
All right? Your rights do not exceed that of the school.
This is what every teacher needs to be doing. See, unlike the liberal activist teachers that are encouraging students to abandon their education so that they can walk out into oncoming traffic and protest officers who are getting rid of people that are actually a danger to them. This guy actually cares about these students. He actually cares about their education. He actually cares about their future. He's not hijacking their vulnerable and impressionable young minds for his political agenda. To him, they're not props. They're people. He wants these kids in the classroom where they can actually develop the skills to think critically instead of following their friends around the streets, learning to be a mindless puppet.
I just wonder how many students would come to one of these protests. 7 a.m. on a Saturday. Let's see how many show up on the weekend. Nazgul the dog steals the Winter Olympics. They're giving him a time. Oh, perfect form. Flawless. Goodest boy. Now they're saying that Nazgul escaped a local bed and breakfast. He was missing his owners. He got out. He wanted to go find some people to hang out with. I'll tell you, man, that's more interesting than women's cross-country skiing or cross-country skiing in general. If he's not on the podium at the end of the Olympics, we're rioting.
All right, so this lady's named Virginia. She's 125 years old. She's voted over 55 times, and she's active on the voter rolls here in California. Let's see if she's home. Hi, how's it going, sir? Doing good?
No, I'm cooking.
Okay, well, I'll be quick. I'm just looking for Virginia, 125 years old.
125 years old?
Yeah. She's registered to vote at this location right here. Is Virginia here?
Yeah, but she ain't no 125 years old.
Really? How old is Virginia then?
80.
80? Well, here on the state of California, she's 125 years old. And she's voted in 55 elections.
Nope.
Is there another Virginia?
No, not here.
Virginia?
10-4. There's only one in the whole world.
Only one in the whole world? Well, I hope she's voting good, so she's not 125?
No.
Nick Shirley just scratched the surface of the iceberg, uncovering the fraud out in Minnesota. California's going to have so much more.
You can't get a bank account, you can't get a job, you can't lie, you can't get a loan, you can't buy tobacco, you can't buy alcohol, you can't even sign up for government benefits unless you have an ID. But somehow, when it comes to voting, it is going to limit the ability for people to vote, or they may not have an ID. And you're going, really? But these are the same people that wanted to move alcohol and tobacco from 18 to 21, and you had to show a proof of ID. I don't get it. You can't argue with crazy, but that's exactly what they sound like.
Wait, Remdog?
Yeah?
How did you get on at school today then?
Good, I bumped into them year sixes from the food fight down the canteen yesterday.
You bumped into the year sixes?
Yeah.
Where did you bump into them?
At playtime, they were starting to get a bit leery with me. They were making fun of Uzi. Because they were saying, "Oh, Uzi, you're looking round the corner, mate." Me, Cordless, Uzi, and Half Pine and Walnut stepped up to them.
Who's Cordless?
Cordless works at my school for a few hours and he's my friend.
And who's Half Pine?
Half Pine's tinier than me.
Yeah, what about Walnut?
Walnut's got a tiny egg. And I've done some thinking.
Thinking about what?
Well, I came up with a nickname for them year sixes.
You've come up with a nickname for the year sixes?
Yeah.
What?
The Sausage Squad.
Is she real? When people say tigers are just big cats, if you ever get attacked by one, just remember, keep that whipped cream on standby. When I look down and see this, that pudgy little hand needs to be held.
I genuinely believe that if aliens came down to Earth and started harming humans, there'd be aliens' rights activists. We're on a stolen planet. It's part of their culture. They bring diversity. The world doesn't belong to us. They have feelings too. I genuinely...
Get out of my truck. We ain't going hunting. Get out.
You're so cute.
Get down.
Nope. How different celebrities defend themselves. Tom Cruise. Yep, the run. Michael Jackson. Jim Carrey. Johnny Depp. Got a job done. Jackie Chan. Charlie D'Amelio. I don't even know who that is. Mr. Beast.
I hired 100 people to try to knock me out.
Elvis. John Eater, Napoleon Dynamite.
You have the worst reflexes of all time. Are you kidding me right now?
Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't defend himself. Punches defend themselves from Chuck Norris. Because of ice in Greater Minnesota, this Mexican restaurant is for sale after a raid. They detained 4 employees. Maybe they'll turn it into a Texas Roadhouse now. God bless America. An ICE vehicle pretends to have broken down to arrest a man. Top tier. I love to see it.
Go, hey!
Floris's family admit he was previously deported 16 years ago. He has a wife and 6 kids. Why don't you go back home with him? Families can be together forever. When you're a musician, mom, stuck at home with your kids' toys.
Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go. What? Take that, rewind it back. Sure got the voice to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go.
Sleepy nugget. Yeah.
It's one way to take a nap.
Like, how's he even breathing? Look how relaxed he is. How's he even sitting in the chair?
Texas just got hotter. God, they know how to flirt with me. That's right. Texas has banned Sharia law. Who uses that system again? Oh yeah, the Muslim Brotherhood. Those are the choppy, heady, offy ones. And whom funds this debauchery? Qatar. Given how fast political Islam is growing, America might be the last hope for the West. So Americans, listen up, stop fighting among yourselves, and learn from the mistakes of Europe and what used to be Great Britain. Sharia law is incompatible with the Constitution. We can't allow people who believe it's okay to, a child, govern or outbreed us. In America, we must be America first. Okay, thanks, bye.
I like it when she says, America first. America first. Say it with your chest. Mondummy wants to pull $1 billion from New York City's rainy day fund.
What we'd rather do is ensure that they remain as they are so that the city can be on firm financial footing. However, in order to get to this point of closing the gap on both this fiscal year and the next fiscal year, we are forced to raid the rainy day fund, the Retiree Health Benefits Trust Reserve, and to increase property taxes across these other years.
But I thought everything was supposed to be free. And what is considered an emergency today in New York City, an emergency enough where you have to raid the rainy day fund of nearly $1 billion, while also giving $1.2 billion to illegals? What's the emergency? Could it be Mamdani's policies?
This is why gun-free zones just don't work.
Who does a gun-free zone really prohibit from having guns? Law-abiding citizens, not criminals. Criminals don't follow the law. So why would they obey the sign? That's a valid point. If I'm going to rob a bank, why would I care about the sign that says no guns?
Today's episode of Chubby and the Unqualified, our baby technician crawls under the sink to inspect a problem.
He has absolutely no credentials, no tools, and no idea what he's doing, but he is extremely committed to the job. He takes payment in the form of hugs, kisses, snuggles, and extra snacks.
He makes up for his lack of experience with general chubbiness and enthusiasm.
This is what public schools promote while you're busy working. While you're busy at work, this is what public schools are promoting. I just went and signed my kid out. No learning. No learning at all.
Oh, they're learning something, how to hate their country and law enforcement.
ICE has killed another person, Dr. Linda Davis. And I'm finding about this way too late because I didn't see enough on social media and I don't normally read the news. Dr. Linda was peacefully on her way to school to work when ICE agents were illegally chasing someone, even though there is very clear in place policy of no chasing to protect humans and their lives.
Here's the insanity of the left. This illegal alien had deportation orders since 2024. When ICE agents pulled him over, he fled in his car and he hit an innocent American.
Police say the driver accused of slamming into her is an illegal immigrant with a deportation order who was allegedly speeding away from ICE agents.
Security, Oscar Vasquez Lopez is an illegal immigrant from Guatemala who was ordered to leave the U.S. by a federal judge in 2024. When ICE officers attempted to stop him in Chatham County, just outside the Savannah city limits, Vasquez Lopez allegedly pulled over and then drove off, making a U-turn and running a red light before colliding with another vehicle.
It was ICE's fault because they were chasing him. Why was he running in the first place?
In Iceland, if you want to know which one of your friends is a racist, you just show up to a party wearing a blackface, and everyone who's like looking at you like they hate you, they are racist.
Yep, they're the racists.
Hey, this brings a whole different meaning to screwing in the shower. Matthew, when you crawl in there to clean out that other side, I'm gonna lock your ass in there. If you ain't got built-in appliances like this, what you really doing with your life? 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4, you gonna puke in the toilet to fall back on the floor. Call bitches on the budget electrical. We can get it done cheap, and it probably won't be...
Is that Tupperware?
Right. Hey, you can walk down the roll down.
Testing how soundproof these police vehicles are. Challenger, 8 out of 10. Chopper, 3 out of 10. Bearcat, 10 out of 10. Motorcycles, Patrol car, 7 out of 10. All right, so this shop says Black Lives Matter, has a bunch of rainbow flags. Protect trans kids. ICE.
Have you been watching the news lately?
No.
They're trying to make people show their IDs to vote. Do you think that's racist?
Yeah, they've been tripping.
I agree. Can I get the hitter, the purple one, and then the bong?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
You got some ID?
It's a bit of a double standard, isn't it?
Chris, can you pull your mic down just a hair?
Oh, damn it.
Perfect.
Yeah, we want to see your face, dude, because this is, you know what I'm saying? That's what people want to see. You know what I'm saying, dude? You're freaking looks maxing or whatever they call it. It's got to be crazy just being so handsome sometimes, dude. I bet your mirror, whenever it sees you, it's like, oh, yeah.
Look, man, does anyone
seem gay at all? Sorry. If
no,
it does.
no, just the two of us in a room alone. It's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like
whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying?
No, I appreciate.
Pour me a Foster's.
You're a handsome fella too, mate.
I don't know, dude. I'm side of the road handsome. Like if people are going by at like 50 miles an hour, they're like, hey, I think that guy was okay looking.
I'm sitting right next to you, and I'm admiring what I see, mate.
I'm hitchhiker handsome.
Yeah, I'd pick you up if you were hitchhiking,
bro. Well, you would.
Absolutely.
Can your knife do this?
Either that's a really good knife or really bad pavement. Anti-ICE protesters are still going to target checkouts with salt and not buying it. Tell me you don't have a job without telling me you don't have a job.
We're still the world's only trans real estate brokerage team. I'm Miss Jamie.
And I'm Cassandra Alicia.
And we're the real estate dolls.
What would you name this real estate company? Best comment gets pinned. Drop it down below. I'm just going to say balls to the walls real estate. There's mine. Oh, you know, just sending it. Look at the tires on that Jeep Cherokee. Sounds like it's got a V8.
Did you know that having dogs in your home without any valid reason causes you to lose huge amounts of rewards daily and also keeps angels away from your home?
Did you know that Muhammad married a 6-year-old? Anyways.
He doesn't look like the Green Goblin anymore.
No. Not at all.
Who's the fat guy?
Bruce Lee.
Really?
Time the shoelaces. Classic.
Only a year ago.
Yeah. Oi, Goob. I think someone's at the door for you, mate.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
What did it be?
Yesterday, I forgot my wallet on the bench over there, and it was there all night, but nobody took it. Just a cash.
I don't know why this guy makes me giggle. It's always a little twist ending. This train almost made me late for work. Can I get one of these when I'm in a hurry? Come on now.
Ain't no breaker tripping on me. Well, that's a problem I don't have to worry about. Hey, Matthew, you know where the electrician is? I can tell you where he ain't. I can count on no hands how many times I needed a pillow at the urinal. Excuse me, sir, can you remove your pinky off of my pinky? I'm trying to pee. I don't know why you'd have a cardboard file cabinet in your shower. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. At least that's where the sink water goes and doesn't come from. You got so much hanging out that truck, you're like a porcupine.
I'm just wondering, do you guys know who these people are? Oh, you don't? Yeah, it's because no one's talking about it. This is Fletcher and Skylar. Now, you see, Fletcher was 20 and she was 19. And what happened was they were driving their little Honda Accord when they were hit head-on by a vehicle that was being driven by an illegal immigrant from Mexico that was under the influence and killed them both. This happened on January 17th, nonetheless. Why aren't we hearing about it?
Well, obviously, because it doesn't fit the narrative.
Buc-ee's is the best gas station because of their bathrooms. The stalls go all the way down. There's music playing in there. They're huge. They got Germex stations in there, and it just feels like home. It really does.
Last week, a man dressed like a woman committed a school shooting in Canada. Now this week, a man dressed like a woman shot his ex-wife and kids at a hockey game in Rhode Island.
Sad.
Is it finally appropriate to say that transgenderism is a mental illness that breeds violence? And the longer that we avoid discussing the real underlying problems, the worse this crisis will get.
Yes, please.
It has a spring-assisted pump. Now,
yes, please.
Now, I know that seems like maybe it's to help you load your gun, but in reality what it's meant to do is to keep this whole system locked and in place so you can do this. And in order to
Okay.
Absolute worst thing about this garage is the fact that if I want to drive my 1200 horsepower GTR, then I have to move my 2017 ACR Viper.
What's the saying? My steak is too juicy and my lobster's too tender?
And still move my 1200 horsepower Mark IV Supra just to get to the GTR.
Can I have your problems, buddy?
I'm free. I won. A two. I won 2, 3.
I'm gonna stop laughing.
I needed a 2x4. I only had a 1x4. It probably ain't gonna be 90 degrees, but it's gonna be some degrees. Cut the wood up good like a bag of baking soda, and then split it down the middle like going half on a sack.
Using a crayon.
Stretch my chalk line out like I do my paycheck. Then I chalk me up a good line right down the middle. If you're using a skillular saw, make sure the blade's tight. To get your board stacked up, you want to make sure you use the proper bonding technique. Bending the nails adds hurricane strength to it. Looks like a 2x4 to me.
It's got to be rage bait. Yes. That's the appropriate amount of beef I want on my burger. The little mac and cheese.
I'm so glad I got this video.
Democrats are now claiming that if a MAGA supporter had a choice between protecting their dog or protecting a refugee, they would choose their dog.
Well, it's not a claim. It's the truth.
Yeah, of course. Is this a question? Hold on. Not only is it my dog over a refugee, it's any dog over any human.
When you get a haircut in 2026.
Hey, so do I have consent to touch you?
You do not.
Okay.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Yes, you too. Bye.
Bye.
She just likes to sit in the chair and look in the mirror.
Go into the bathroom, and there's Philip giving me side eye. What up, Philip?
So our mayor, Zeral Mamdani, has gone from freezing the rent to raising the rent real fast. He's threatening that if Governor Kathy Hochul does not tax the rich, he's gonna raise property taxes for everyone. Do you know what happens when landlords have their taxes raised? Guess who pays the price? The tenants. You know, Mamdani acts like there's only two options, either tax the rich or raise property taxes. You know, what about option 3? Cut spending.
These students are protesting all the way to Popeyes. You gotta get that bucket deal.
This is my impression of Macho Man Randy Savage if he was in Harry Potter.
The boy who lived, yeah, come to die. You dig it? Step into a feet of Cadavy.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, yeah.
85, 86, 87, I got this, 88, 89, 90, yep, less than 10 to go. Oh, you're the best boy, Brutus. Here comes 94, and 95, Guinness Book of World Records out here it comes, 97, and 98, here it is, 99, no! 85.
We were all rooting for you, bud.
Oh, thank you. Man, our waiter is really friendly.
Yeah, he's flirting with you.
I'm a boy.
Yeah, and he's gay.
Whoa, it is 20, you can't just say that. Cool it with the hate speech, buddy.
No, it just means he doesn't feel the way you do about women.
Ew. He thinks they should be allowed to vote?
Oh, he's flying. Oh, he kept it out of the wall, though.
Most people don't want to hear this, but I'm too old to care. Indiana Jones is a superhero, and if you disagree, you're probably a Nazi or into occult practices.
When the Department of Justice is your mechanic.
All right, ma'am, here's the invoice on that Chevy Tahoe.
What the heck is this? It's all redacted.
That is your invoice. Well, at least the version that we are currently willing to share.
Replaced, redacted, $650.
Yep.
Recalibrated, redacted, $950.
Yep.
How am I supposed to know what you did?
Listen, ma'am, we are the dealership. You're just going to have to trust us.
But it's my car.
Yeah, and they are my mechanics, and I got to look out for their best interest, as well as our profits.
What about the best interest of my car?
You know what? Actually, that invoice doesn't exist. That invoice never existed.
Can I just have my keys so we can go?
I'm sorry, what keys you talking about, ma'am?
My Tahoe.
Oh, yeah, we don't have any Tahoes in right now. Security!
When one dog knows the word walk and the other doesn't.
Morning. Want to go for a walk? Want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Want to go for a walk?
Yep, we're choosing the dog every time.
So if an LGBT person wants to talk about their beliefs, then it's a First Amendment right. But if a Christian wants to talk about their beliefs, it's bigoted and shoving their religion down people's throats. If an LGBTQ person wants to protest, then that is just democracy in action. But if a Christian wants to protest, then it's a white supremacist insurrection. This is not a double standard. This is just illogical.
Hi, pretty boy. Are you napping? You napping?
You got way too much trust in these big cats.
This is a day in my life as a perfect husband. I wake up to my wife's alarm and I put it on snooze for her. I'll do this repeatedly until she's ready to start her day. I then make my bride her coffee, exactly how she likes it. I deliver it to her and help her swipe on her phone for the next 20 minutes, while also stopping the kids from bothering her. At 8 a.m., I open her credit card bill and I don't look at it. Next, I spend 30 minutes breaking down her Amazon boxes. I then need to relieve myself, which I do without my phone in promptly 45 seconds. At 9 a.m., I jet off to work. During a career-defining presentation, my wife calls. I immediately put the meeting on hold to chit-chat with my wife about the dream she had last night. I, of course, apologized for my part in it. I then return home from my 10-hour day and immediately start in on my honey-do list, completely completing every single project I start. I do this while continuing to stay present with the family. At 6 p.m., my wife tells me the most frustrating part of her day. I empathize without giving any solutions, even if it seems really simple. 6:30 p.m., more Amazon boxes. At 7 p.m., I refill all my wife's water bottles and scatter them throughout the house for her. I then give my wife a back rub with zero expectations. We then pick a movie for her to fall asleep to. I explain the plot and the characters of the movie to her until she's finally asleep. I then stand watch outside her door to make sure that no kids mess with her beauty sleep, as if there's any way she could be more beautiful.
Sleeping Beauty.
Hey, New York City, y'all ready to admit that y'all got hustled yet? Just back in January, he was still telling y'all he was only gonna raise taxes on the billionaires. Less than a month later, and he's talking about raising taxes on all New Yorkers. Yeah, socialism is a scam, and you got played out like a sucker. Just don't move to Florida when it all falls apart. Okay, thanks, bye.
We are the city of progress, and our future is bright.
Sharing is caring, come on.
A vegan and a vegetarian are jumping off a cliff to see who hits the bottom first. Who wins?
Who?
Society.
Granny gets it.
If Captain Hook was moonlighting as a handyman, he might replace his hook with what tool?
A penis.
Tell me the age a kid is too old to sleep with a what he said?
What?
The delayed reaction.
I guess for you, well, if I can't use my hook, I tell you what.
What video made you laugh? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you identify as American? Grab a t-shirt from conservativevibes.com. USA made, USA strong, 100% cotton.